Now we have the last challenge, which is unsafe consumptions of APIs. What exactly it is? So it is quite common for a developer to integrate third-party APIs or third-party libraries into the applications. Correct. So this category focuses on the fact, it emphasizes more on the fact that if any third party APIs are being integrated into the application, or if my application is interacting with any of the third party APIs without any proper security mechanism, then whatever vulnerabilities occurs at this point of a time, it will gonna falls under unsafe consumption of APIs. Why? Because my API is interacting to third party APIs without proper security mechanism, it could lead to authentication bypass, authorization misuse, leading to privilege escalations and whatnot. There might be n number of scenarios. Some of the scenarios are being listed down in this application, like what could be the scenarios, how the attack would happen and all. Okay, we will have to focus on such scenarios, not all, but there is one scenario such as SQL injection. It will not be the exact SQL injection, but it will be a no SQL injection, which uses basically MongoDB. So we will have to interact with MongoDB database, and we'll have to check whether it is vulnerable or not. Okay, so what we have to do, first things first, it says API used at the authentication of the application does not look safe. Can you test it and get the flag? That means we will have to check the login page, this one. Okay, and I'll send this request. I'm able to log in properly. Okay, I'll head back to Bob Suite, get the request, send this request to my repeater, and I'll have to get the flag. So far I am aware that this application uses MongoDB. How do I get that information? How did I get that information? It was during the initial setup phase. I got to know that the application backend is MongoDB and the front end code is Node.js. So there is a quite well-known attack for MongoDB, which is NoSQL injection. What we can do, we can simply go back to Google, and we can type Google or any search engine which you guys prefer. We can search for NoSQL injection payload GitHub, and we will get the quite famous repository, which is Swiss repo payload all the things. We can check that. We can check other websites which we are more familiar with or which we are more fond with. I'll go with the Swiss repo because this consists of all the payloads which we require for web application security testing. Why it is not opening? Let's go with second one. Okay, I need light mode for now. And these are some of the common operators which we can use in order to detect if the application is vulnerable to NoSQL injection or not. Okay, so let's say I'll use it in password parameter. So I will remove this, add a curly braces, and I'll use, let's say, not equals, or else, okay, not equals, it should be dollar not equals to 1. I get the message authentication successful. This indicates that the application is indeed vulnerable to NoSQL injection attack. So what if I use null, and I can still see that I keep getting the message authentication successful. But this is exactly not what I wanted, right? I wanted the flag. So how can we get the flag? I am not sure as of now. Let's try to check all the operators. Let's say rejects regular expressions. For authentication bypass, do we have anything? Yes, we do have the not equals to operator or the greater than operator. I mean the same we have used and we didn't got anything. What about the greater than operator? Let's try that. GT undefined, and I got the error message. What exactly is this error message? Okay, I don't want this async resource. Interesting. What if I leave this blank? I still get the same information indicating authentication successful. What if I try to log in with different user? I mean, I have created a lot of different users over here in the past. So user 1, user 2, user 3 and user 4. Let's say for user 2, same, user 3, same, user 4, it should be same. No, authentication failed because for in one of the previous challenges I had deleted the user number 4. What about the one which with my own alias? Authentication successful. What about admin? And okay, here we got the flag. That means we can log in into the admin's account also, and once our authentication is successful we will get the flag. So this is how we can uh, exploit the NoSQL injection to get the sensitive information directly from the MongoDB database. And this is how we can sort our challenge number 10, which is the last category of OWASP top 10, unsafe consumptions of APIs. Okay, and we have successfully completed all the challenges. If I go over to my scoreboard, I can see that I got the score of 1000, which indicates that I have successfully completed all the challenges.